Chip, count all versus AI match kecuali dimainkan exhibition. Main event, kita coba main event. Kalahkan AI dulu. Event. Kenapa dia sama kita settingnya? Settingannya tuh ngaruh, informasinya nggak sesuai dengan yang kita mau. Lah informasi di settingnya tawarin dia. Bisa main itu deh. Coba position kiri. Kiri. Udah lah, main di sini aja deh.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aimed beyond the defence. Swung over. Ake goes on a charge down the left. And he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Killing Soy! He's delivered all right! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is a super start so far. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Doué. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what a ball!
Cameroon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Opts for safety. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through. Could try cutting inside here. Keeper's dealt with that. Cameroon do have a chance to counter here. He's in a great position here. Knocks it into space. Now it's Doué. Plenty to aim at. Can he finish? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Doué is fouled. He's having a good look here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Doué! Decent hit from there. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Shapes to shoot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Can he get on the end of this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now he's got space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hazard. Showing good feet. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kilichoy. Luperto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Azar. Oh, look at... And a chance! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Cameroon will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain.
And that's the second half started. It's a good ball out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Over to the left. Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Pings in across. And that's been repelled. He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pass somewhat off target. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Kilich. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just about up to the hour now. Some good work on the right flank here. In with the challenge. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That's really well cleared. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Doué. And this is Asal. Doué. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kilich, given the lift of his goal. It's a really well-measured ball. Now this could be a chance. Oh, nicely intercepted. Luperto. Looking for the run. He's got away. Spread it left. And it's Doué. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a decent chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Cameroon get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Cameroon surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now that's well seen too. Hazard. Now it's Doué. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cameroon have won it by sheer force of character.
Dui berat betul. AI lagi. Banyak kali ketentuan dia ini, susah jadi. Kita harus ngikutin. Udah jebol semua. Udah lah, dapat lah. Gak pernah dikasih coy kita coy. Mainnya kagak jelas. Simpen lagi. Ini malas betul.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Done delicately. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Chiesa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety.
Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Evan Ferguson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Sule. Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Oh, well played. That'll be a corner. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Dybala! Beautiful from Dybala! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it.
Shot a goal! He scored! And again they hit the front. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Cameroon take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Wrench. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Azar, spread it left. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Kone.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And Celik, he's found a way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Celik.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Cleared away. Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Kone. Cameroon heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Mbappe. He's tried one! Oh, it rattles the bar! Evan Ferguson has created one goal already. And here's Chiesa. Over to the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a lovely, neat pass. Celik. Now it's Sule. Ferguson. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Can he finish? Terrific save by Spina.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's a throw. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Celik clears it away. Hermoso. Wrench. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Cameroon are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ferguson. Now it's Dybala. Soule is onto this.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered with swing. Valverde. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goes for a shot! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And this is Dybala. He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Chilik does really well to win the ball there. Kone. Cameroon still have the cards to affect this game.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Has a look and plays
80.607
it forward.
spettatori.
Good ball, good take. Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Dybala, just eases him off the ball. Azar. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Kone. Taken back almost at once. Ake wins the duel this time. He's in space and looking for options. Doué. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Wrench. Cristante. And it's Cristante. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ake. Doué is someone with real good chance here. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
So time for
Numero
change.
2.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Il numero 92. El Shaarawy. Il numero
Kone.
3.
That has ended up in no man's land. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is Arnold. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Angelino promptly onto that, and that is that. And he can clear it away. Stood up well to him there. It's a really well-measured ball. Al Sharawi. Oh, good spread. Looking for the run. Al Sharawi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mancini. And here's Al Sharawi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He has found the way through. And here's Al Sharawi. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Celik. And it's Al Sharawi.
Ci sarà
1
un minuto
minute
di
to add
recupero.
according to the board. And that is out of play.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il numero 31.
And here's Al Sharawi. Can he get it through? Played into the middle. Big header! Oh, taken with style! Deep into injury time! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cameroon pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that...
Parah sih. Ditimbun aja ini, gak usah digacai. Tak akan dapat nih kalau nanggung-nanggung ini. Timbun biar banyak, nanti baru sekali gacha langsung. Gak akan dapat itu kalau nanggung ini. Surlingnya kita lihat apa dia misinya nih. Play PvP match versus AI. Oke lah. Oke. Dapat. Kita sekali gacha langsung banyak. Harus biasa dulu. Kita harus biasa dulu. Cadangan baru. Poster posisinya agak bisa beli ya. Position token. Apa itu? 15.000 coy. 15.000. Position. Oh, positionnya 12.000. Wah, ini ada position token nih. 5 hari lagi expired year. Mana cari duit sebanyak ini? berkali-kali kita diposisikan di CMF tuh. Padahal udah jelas CMF kita ada. Udah king, udah enak lah.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work.
Can he finish? Against the crossbar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any...
He's gone for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Serginho. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Turns and goes back. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Just the goalkeeper to take a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Chooses to go crossfield. What a throw in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar. Neatly clipped into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's straight offside. And it's Rijkaard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the other. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, that's... And the finish! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Good read, needed to be. No way through, so back it comes. It's anyone's ball now. This time, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Azar. It's a promising position. He has found a way through. That's tidy. Shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And he welcomes it in. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cameroon come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Has a look up and drives it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Face to face with the keep. There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
This looks promising. Great defending, strong and determined. Doué was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Mbappe! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ball's gone out of play. Valverde, and it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Asal, and they can counter here. Dink through, now it's Mbappe. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Cameroon, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Asal. And here's Mbappe. Raul. It's Raul! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off. It's their second corner of the game. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? Hazard, Doué in acres of space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Ball looks a good one. Doué. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Valverde. And it's Neymar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. He's away. Howson goes sliding in. And here's the chance to counter. Chips it through. Now this could be a chance. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Knocks it out wide. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, good take in a good area. Hazard shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Neymar.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 19.
Oh, nice touch. He's real chance! Oh, extraordinary. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Valverde. Now Ødegaard. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard.
There will be 3 minutes
Fourth
added
official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Tak punya kiper, sama. Oke, ambil lah ni. Dapat semua bola-bola pink ya. Tak punya kiper kita. Nasib. Parah betul, tak punya kiper kita.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours, it
everybody,
might not
and
feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Hazard completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a little off target. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide.
Bola passingnya agak kecil.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Azar. Gets into some space. And that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Azar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance, surely! Goal! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
BG Pathum United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, no joy this time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's got away, and the shot! Sensational save from Joel Robles! Wu. And they win it back again. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's through. Shanatit! It's an inviting looking ball, that. BG Pathum United finding their passes.
That's good defensive concentration.
Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's made its way to him, showing good feet. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Dijk pokes it out wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Shot a goal! Oh, crossbar! Cameroon have hit a quick-fire double here. He's in a great position here. And he's gone searching crossfield. Tries to play it through. Schlotterbeck.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passes short and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's found a way through. He's looking unstoppable. Burn. And the first half is done. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Cameroon are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Byrne gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No way through, so back it comes. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception. Asal can see things others simply cannot. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tar. Chanatip. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Over to the left.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
That looks a decent ball. Hazard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chanatip. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that has put paid to that. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Chance for a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Very nicely done. That's a corner kick. Cameroon with the corner. They're first. BG Pathum United have the chance to go the other way. Tar deals with that comfortably.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicked it back promptly. Shoots! It's hit the crossbar. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? Great football, shot and save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, what has happened here? And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He has found a way through. It's Asal! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's on... He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Van Dijk has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
This looks promising. Incoming delivery. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. Burn kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! Oh, taken with style! They're back within reach! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
BG Pathum United
Are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? There's the shot! It's loose now, and another try! It's there! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Time.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And the pass is intercepted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chanatip. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in...
bola kita. Tak ada break. Bagus. Daya upah mereka. Lagi kita pakai ini. Pandai. Pak Oliver Kahn baru dikasih nih. Wah, aku udah tak pusing lagi lah. Dapat Oliver Kahn. Gak enak aku dapat Oliver Kahn, coy. Spirit Roar. Ini bisa jadi si Donnarumma bang. Kagak bisa main Donnarumma nih. Pilih si Donnarumma nih, player fusion. Fusion. position will be performed. Oke, Donnarumma yang kita buang. Position. Ini Hernando Ari. Tambah apa-apa coy. Nambah apa-apa. Gak ada Oliver Kahn. Kita dikasih Oliver Kahn. Gak dapat makan kita. Jadi kita tinggal apa nih? Tinggal milih aja nih. Ini. Tinggal milih yang betul nih, jangan sampai keliru nih. Oh, Zanetti lah, ambil si Zanetti. Ambil siapa nih? Zanetti coy. Fiore Inzaghi, Zanetti lah aku ambil nih, jelas ya. Zanetti dengan kesadaran. Zanetti coy, layan untuk membentuk tim. Ini berapa nih? Kita racik-racik dulu lah Zanetti ini. Player fusion. Apa yang mau kita fusionkan nih? Dumfries tak ada nih, tak ada penambahan signifikan. Arnold. Arnold kita naikkan nih. Bisa bersaing nih. Kita kumpulin dulu ini. Dulu baru kita gacha barengan.